Good morning, MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. And we're going to look at the extended forecast again, but before that we've got summer to get to, and we do have to shake the clouds, so let's kind of address that first off as to when we will shake the clouds. And I think it's going to take a little bit. You know, I don't think you better expect an entirely sunny sky through the weekend. At times we'll have high clouds, and we also have to remember that we still have smoke all across southern Canada, and it's kind of hard to track when we have storm systems and clouds around. We don't get a real good feel for the smoke extent until the ridge takes over in the Great Lakes in southern Canada, and that's happening over the next couple of days. So radar shows dry conditions right now. Satellite shows a lot of us are socked in by clouds. Probably, 3/4 of lower Michigan socked in by clouds. You got a little clearing here around the Saginaw and the Frankenmuth and the Flint area, and then also cleared in northwest lower Mackinac City to Charlevoix, Petoskey, Traverse City area, maybe Cadillac, and then down the shoreline to maybe Muskegon. So that's the cloudiness that we have to see break up through the day, and we will gradually. Now, let's first start with precipitation. Is there anything in the future? Not for lower Michigan, really, but for the UP. You'll have kind of a different weather pattern than what we have in northern lower and southern lower through the weekend. So this is today. Today is dry, and then we go into tomorrow, and you see some showers coming across the UP, trying to make it to Mackinac City, but falling apart. And then we go to Saturday night and into Sunday morning. Now we're into early Sunday afternoon, and again, it's dry for just about everybody there in lower Michigan. So again, remember I told you that we're going to try to forecast the sunshine for you, and I would call it a partly to mostly sunny sky. This is a forecast, a model forecast of the cloudiness, okay? Hold on, I lost my cursor here. I got two screens going, so I'm having, all right. So this is the total cloud cover, and it tends to look a little cloudier than what it is actually sometimes because of the high cloudiness. This shows high cloudiness, mid-level cloudiness, and low-level cloudiness all on the same map. So, but you'll get the, oh, sorry, I was cutting out. Yeah, I think I've got a bad internet connection. Hey, Dave Brooks, sup? Dundee. I like it when people greet me in the morning with sup. Sup back at you. Okay, so into Friday, we'll call it decreasing cloudiness in the south. This is Saturday. Now you look at this at noon Saturday, you say, oh, it's cloudy. It's probably high clouds, maybe smoke. Okay, and then we get into Saturday afternoon and evening, and it starts to clear some. And then we go to Sunday, and you could have times with mostly sunny skies. So it's going to be kind of in and out of cloudiness. Hopefully I'm working okay for everybody. It seems like it is, but everything seems a little iffy too. Now, here's the European forecast. So when's the next precipitation? Not until late next week, and that's when we could have a cool down. A leaf changing cool down. This is Sunday and it's summery, and this is Monday is summery, and this is Tuesday very summery, and this is Wednesday very summery, and then Thursday, here we go. So our next chance of rain comes in Thursday into Friday morning, and then this model wants to indicate for the second day that as we get to next weekend, we have a cool down. but is it a big cool down that lasts? I'll let you know here. So we go with our high temperatures. About 70 today, gorgeous. Mid 70s to upper 70s on Saturday. Approaching 80, if not low 80s on Sunday. Low 80s Monday. Low 80s Tuesday. Low 80s Wednesday. Good morning, Jim Caldwell. Thanks for watching. Lisa Johnson, good morning. Kelly Monroe, bring on the fall weather, she says. So here we're at Thursday of next week. Still hot in the southeast. Comfortable in the northwest. Friday, a little cooler, 70s. Saturday, 9 days out. Not sure if we believe it. Back to the 60s. And then Sunday, 10 days out. We're looking at, high temperatures in the 50s and 40s. And that might be a little bit extreme also. All right, low temperatures, yes. Sorry. All I can do today. All right, so looks like I'm back. Low temperatures in the 50s through the weekend. So it starts cool in the morning, but that quickly goes away. Next week, we could have some morning lows in the 60s. Thursday looks the warmest ahead of the cold front. And then if there's leaf changing weather, that's next weekend when we could drop down into the 40s. All right, so this is the extended. This is the upper airflow. Here's our big ridge. Breaks down pretty quickly, and there we go to next weekend. Look at the difference. Northwesterly flow, a trough coming in. This is starting to get close enough that this model will handle that. So big ridge this weekend into early next week, and by next weekend, northwesterly flow, cooler temperatures moving in. But after that, the following week, that lets up, and we may see another warming trend starting to develop. And in fact, if we look at the surface temperatures, I'm sorry folks, everything is jazzed up here for some reason. If we look at the surface temperatures, okay, we get the warmth coming through next week, then we get the cool for a couple of days, and then look what happens as we get to October 11th, 12th, 13th. It wants to just get rid of that and bring warm temperatures back. So we do have some cooler weather probably on the way, but it might not be something significant. It might just be a couple of days. And then of course you know that the sun is losing power, right? So that every time we show you warmer air coming back or warmer than normal, it's not as warm as the last time just because our furnace, the sunshine, doesn't have that power. It's more of a glancing angle than a direct angle as it was. So hey, sorry folks, I don't control Spectrum's internet connections. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes you go like, I pay for this? Actually, a little funny story. Up north, there was a lot of construction going on, cables being run in the neighborhood, road work and whatnot. Spectrum, I guess, figured out that they were going to lose connection for us a lot of times this summer. So they started taking $30 off of the bill the last 2 months. And I thought, well, that's saying something. They know it's going to be pretty lousy if they're already proactively taking off $30 before a person or a neighborhood starts to call and complain. Hey, all right, so enjoy a great weekend of weather. Enjoy great summer weather next week. And the only thing that we see that's chilly is maybe toward next weekend. I'm going to be off on vacation. We're going to take some time off finally, me and my wife Lisa, a couple of friends. So take care. Have yourselves a great week next week, and I'll see you back here Monday, whatever date that is. I don't even want to think about it. I just want to get to the vacation. So Take care, and I'll see you coming up here in about 10 days. Bye.